Welcome, everyone. I need a breath. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. This is the Everything Show. There's Scott. Whew. What's up, Scott? Can't even breathe. And it's not even because of my book signing tomorrow. It's because Godzilla! What's up, Chris?
I don't know anymore.
I think I lost the
Chris's
button.
brain is officially blown.
I think I lost a button after those pictures. Popped off. Nah.
My perception of reality has been changed.
Alex, what's up?
I've died and been kicked out of heaven.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Hot. I'm hot here, man.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, at Tokyo Comic-Con, they released the SH Monster Arts figures.
Oh, my God.
Footage. We're getting a new trailer next week, and the new Godzilla theme was played. And it is fantastic, and it's chilling. So you can find all this stuff online. I definitely recommend it.
It's on our other video. The everything show before this, 1722. So it's in the description below. The theme music. We'll probably put it in this one too. Are we allowed to show any other pictures? I guess. No.
I would probably say we probably shouldn't on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other video gets taken down. At least we have something about, we were talking about this stuff. But you guys can find them online. They're not hard to find. There's hundreds of pictures that people are taking at Tokyo Comic-Con and video as well. So, we're getting that trailer next week, which is probably going to be.
How do you think the people in Japan are going to feel seeing all this?
No, I think the reaction so far has been pretty positive.
They probably fainted.
I'm like fainting, seeing all that.
Yeah.
They sent me a whole box of Godzilla figures. Now I'm going to be buying a whole box more.
This is crazy. It's actually, I never thought that we were going to get a Godzilla film like this ever.
If Sharon sees one more Godzilla figure in the bedroom, like, roll over the house. That's great. I got Godzilla. I wish I could show it. I got the Godzilla bank, right? The American Godzilla one. Mm-hmm. And Spider-Man's on top. I got my Spider-Man on top of Godzilla. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Everybody is mixed together. You got TARDISes mixed with Spider-Man, mixed with Godzilla. It is so ridiculous. In my whole set, and then you got Jason and Freddy there too. But it's like everything's like all mixed together. It's like a total God. It's crazy. But yeah.
If
it's not Godzilla, it's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which sequels and Aunt May's trip to Target. I mean, oh my God. Bingo night, Aunt May 2. It's like,
they should make Aunt May Goes to the Theater to see Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Right? Because they did have Spider-Man and Deadpool see Batman vs. And they're like, Mom! They came out. It was great. So, yeah. Oh, man, we've got to see that. All the stuff, Chris. Man, what a time. And we got the Avengers trailer eventually.
Yes.
Can't wait. So we could have potentially Godzilla next week trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers trailer, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like other Spider-Man stuff leaked too. I mean.
Yeah. By that point, Venom will probably be at $2 billion.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot to say the news tonight too, and I'm sorry that I lost my buttons on this shirt, but I think once I saw Godzilla, there was an announcement tonight by Marvel stating for everybody not to worry with Daredevil, that you will see him in some capacity. Like, in other words, it's a strong possibility that Marvel was responsible for Netflix ending the shows, and that they will carry over into the streaming service, and they will adapt the streaming service where all that stuff about the programming and everything to be a specific thing, that's all baloney, because there's probably going to be R-rated stuff like Daredevil and Punisher and all that stuff at night or something or whatever it's going to be. They're going to have something on there to watch it for all ages. So we will probably see Daredevil. I mean, if they said Iron Fist and Daredevil, there's definitely going to be like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, all
definitely.
that. So I wouldn't worry. And hopefully the actors don't worry because it looks like, we'll have to see.
If the Disney streaming service does it justice, I think a lot of people will flock to that instead of Netflix.
But the first thing I said when I heard this, I got excited and I'm like, imagine Kingpin in a Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God. Like, imagine that for a second.
That would be pretty cool.
Tom Holland's getting older, too. And imagine an older Spider-Man dealing with Kingpin.
Yes.
What a time right now. What a time. Amazing stuff is happening. Well, you also had, I saw a thing today, was a Star Wars, what is that? Another animated thing with Luke?
Yeah, I watched the trailer of that.
What is that, Chris?
That's just another animated series that they're doing.
With Darth Vader and everything? Like, I mean...
It's going to be like different stories from around, like, I guess different time periods, potentially.
And I guess stuff we've never seen? Like encounters? That's canon, I guess? Wow.
I mean, apparently everything they do is canon, so...
Wow. Okay.
There was some more Star Wars news today. If I remember correctly, it was Nick Nolte was cast in The Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
That's really interesting.
I'm telling you, that show is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And when I was in the city today, coming home, they had a huge Game of Thrones poster in like Times Square, and they also had Aquaman was wrapped around buildings about that I didn't even get to film because I was on the phone, but when I go back, I'm going to film it. Amazing stuff that they're promoting in the city. And Aquaman's projected to do real well, right?
Yeah, the reason Aquaman's projected to do really well is because the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer is going to be in front of it. I'm joking. Yeah, I had to.
No, you had to.
People, the fans.
Do that little,
would have
We're
thrown
go to Aquaman. Where the hell's Godzilla?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, wasn't that the movie Meet Joe Black had the Star Wars?
It had
right?
episode 2, the trailer.
That I went to see that movie just to see the thing, and I think I don't know if we left. Might have walked out.
You want to know what's really ironic about that is that Meet Joe Black is actually a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, no, it is. I know. I see it. I know. Yeah.
Actually, Meet Joe Black was probably better than Star Wars Episode 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only watched that last week.
Wait, what? Star Wars what? Attack of the Clones you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. You said episode. Oh, yeah. Wow. Jesus, yeah.
Wait, you think I was talking about like Empire?
No. Empire's no. I know Empire's 5. No. I was just like, wait. I had to think for a second there. My medulla oblongata, whatever. But yeah.
Well, later on, the TV channels in the UK are showing Revenge of the Sith.
Wow.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is okay. It's okay.
And a week after.
Oh, come on! It's better than Attack of the Clones.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
By far, it's just
I don't think
it's that great.
Yeah, that was just so. It was so CGI heavy. Attack of the Clones.
Oh, good lord!
That I probably wanted to throw up.
I have a hard time like sitting through Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Like I can watch it. I don't mean to like exaggerate.
It's like an Avatar break, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
like episode 1 to me is a little boring, but there are parts that stand out. Episode 3 has a lot of good parts that stand out.
And when she jumps on top of the mountain lion or something, and she
good
him, and I'm like, what? She gave me like that peck, that kiss. I'm like, what?
I honestly think the best part of that movie is when Mace Windu, shows up and he's like,
credits.
Oh, when he kills! Oh my God, that was a great scene.
Well, when he shows up and he puts the lightsaber to Jango Fett's
neck,
and he says, "This party's over." I was like, "Oh, good, the movie's over."
Right.
and then Dooku was like, "No, I'm sorry, guys, the movie's not over yet. I'm the bad guy.
That fight was like the most disappointing fight in history, I thought.
Which one?
The Dooku, Anakin, Ben.
Oh, well, they did that to show how superior he was.
Come on.
Yeah.
That was you go from Ben Kenobi killing Darth Maul, or almost killing Darth Maul, to like Dooku just like, come on. That was ridiculous.
Well, Dooku was a lot stronger than Maul, though.
Yeah, but
like way stronger.
And then Yoda leaping around like, oh. My favorite thing in Revenge of the Sith, though, was when Yoda with the Emperor. That was my favorite.
That was great.
Loved that.
I honestly think Palpatine is the best part of Episode 3.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one that seems to like have a direction. Everybody
really
else
is. I mean, it really is a good movie. I think Revenge of the Sith. I would say
it's good. Yeah, it's
the stupid line about the younglings and shit. And that's stupid. You know. Yeah.
I don't like the way Anakin turned to the dark side in that movie. That really dragged the movie down.
His acting ability was like.
Oh, it wasn't even Hayden Christensen. It was like my issue with it was how like it just.
You will try. I'm like, shut up.
He betrays Mace Windu. The whole point was he was saving Palpatine because Palpatine told him he knew how to do the thing with death and the midichlorians and whatnot.
And then he didn't.
And then he's like, oh, I don't actually know how to do it.
Right.
And it's
he
like
probably felt that way too, like.
Yeah, it was like literally like a minute after Anakin turns, and I was just like.
But you kind of thought that he probably wasn't going to be with the Emperor. He was probably going to kill Ben Kenobi, then kill the Emperor. And then when he got with the lava and everything, he had no choice. He was stuck, you know?
Yeah, which,
like,
I mean...
Oh, I got to be with this guy.
And I got to tell you, too, that fight scene between Obi-Wan and Anakin at the end is I always thought it was kind of overrated.
Yeah.
I think it would have been much better in a close quarters kind of, you know, really emotional duel between these two who were master and student and friends. And then...
Yeah.
Yoda and Palpatine's duel is much better in my opinion.
That was incredible.
Much better duel.
But after them leaping on cars and leaping throughout the sky, Windu to die, that's bullcrap.
What does Palpatine decide to do? Throw the Senate at Yoda.
I mean, Mace Windu probably is like a hermit someplace.
Well, that's what I always thought, because when he goes out the window, I'm like, that's the cardinal rule of movies, is that you don't see him die.
Yeah,
he's probably not dead. Like,
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
And even Samuel L. Jackson, he said that to George Lucas, and George Lucas said, yeah, I mean, you could still be alive. But, I mean, George
Lucas could have just said, yes, you are alive, instead of the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
I was wondering where Mace Windu landed.
He used the Force to land.
But that's just me.
He could have used the Force to land on a speeder.
Yeah. And he could come back in this update here, too, so...
He could be old and
Yeah.
As long as J.J. Abrams don't screw this up. Yeah.
If I see Slusho anywhere in this next movie, I'm gonna vomit.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Oh, good Lord.
Please. What the hell is Cloverfield? What the hell is he doing with that?
I can definitely confirm to everybody that Overlord is not a Cloverfield movie. I know that some people were like, "Oh no, maybe it is." It's not.
No,
it's definitely not.
I'd go for that.
And it bombed too, by the way. Bad.
Yeah.
No.
I know. Apparently, there's two things that could be going on with Cloverfield right now. They're either still making that one about the woman in the car accident, and
that's ridiculous.
I know that he did say that they are making a sequel to the first Cloverfield, though.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So now we get to see how Clover grew by like 5,000 feet and somehow didn't die when he died.
Right.
Yeah. Clover,
yeah. So, besides Cloverfield and besides Star Wars, what else was J.J. Abrams doing? Was he doing something else too? I know Jordan Peele's doing the Twilight Zone and Candyman reboot.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I try to.
Besides being in Toy Story 4, by the way, also.
Yes. I try to stay away from J.J. Abrams like stuff until it comes out because other than Cloverfield, I don't like to get too deep into whatever the hell he's doing.
Right. What's up, Daniel? How are you?
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel.
What's going on? What's going on, Daniel?
What's that?
So what else do we have? Oh, I know some of you didn't see it, but Happy Death Day 2 trailer broke today, and it was fantastic. We're gonna do a big horror cast on that. Anybody, I recommend to any horror fans to see Happy Death Day, because this is like the one horror movie I'm getting really excited to see the sequel. I mean, it reminds me of Doctor Who, and it reminds me of like all the stuff with time travel and things, and it's pretty damn cool. So, what else do we have? Daniel, do you have anything to talk about? Daniel?
Oh, sorry, Nick Nolte was.
Yeah, we just covered that.
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
I like Nick Nolte.
Yeah, Nick Nolte's great.
Yeah.
Oh, we also got John Barrowman is going to be in Elseworlds.
I saw that.
That is pretty damn cool, too.
He's going to be a cop.
Yeah. Definitely going to be a cop. That's awesome. It's getting more and more interesting what's going on with the Elseworlds stuff. Oh, wait, they're saying Legends of Tomorrow might be in Elseworlds anyway. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think Legends is going to be in there. Like, I think they're going to be in there as rewritten. They've been rewritten. They're not going to actually be in there. Like Legends are going to be like people walking around. I'm like, oh, it sucks.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you know what? I just see the reason why Legends got so far is because. Okay, the reason why Arrow and Legends got so far is because, these crossovers, they give the shows a ratings boost.
Oh, forget it. Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah, they give the shows a ratings boost, like a really big boost.
Yeah, so they can get approved for next year. They already get approved.
So they can get approved for a new season.
Yeah, it happens all.
And as long as they do crossovers, they can have more and more, seasons, right?
Exactly.
But now that Legends is out of the crossover, it's in danger.
Well, no, because they're gonna have their own crossover.
Yeah.
With themselves.
Yeah, but like, how much of a boost is this crossover going to do? I mean, they're going to.
They have their own crossover, though.
Yeah, but
their own crossover is gonna be a big crossover, though.
Yeah, but it's not going to generate as much.
It might. It might actually. It might be a big thing.
Like,
they're just not going to have it till probably April, I think, right?
They did say something like the finale for January, or like you said, the finale.
Well, when it comes back in April, it's probably going to be, it's probably going to be January, April. They're going to have.
Yeah, but like, okay, what are they going to cross over? Like,
with themselves.
Yeah, I know, but with what? With the first season selves,
yes.
Or the second season selves?
The first season.
Are you sure?
Season. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Who told you that? I mean, okay, that'd be kind of cool if we see the first season versions, because like
probably going to be the first season.
So that means like we could see Vandal Savage again or something.
Well, no. We're talking about Legends. We're talking about like Rip Hunter. We're talking about Captain Cold. All that.
Oh
stuff.
Yeah, definitely Captain Cold.
Yeah, they're probably every Firestorm, and we're going to see all that probably.
He's been in every season.
Well. He's taking a break now, but he'll probably come back. I'm sure.
So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. It's really exciting. So many things happening. I was gonna say something. I forgot. Oh yeah, did you know that this season the big bad is man? Have you seen Constantine?
Yeah, Constantine's in Legends. I know.
Yeah. Have you seen? You know who the big bad of Constantine is?
Oh.
You know Manny? You remember Manny?
I didn't see the new Constantine, like the series.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, you saw it?
No. Well, I didn't, but I read about it. I think the new big bad is like yeah.
Okay.
And it's really interesting.
What's going on with Dragon Ball Z, Chris? What were you talking about?
Yeah. This isn't even a spoiler anymore. I can't even say it's a spoiler. There's for those of you who, well, I'll just get into it. Gogeta has been confirmed for Dragon Ball Super Broly. He is the shocking character that they were alluding to. And okay, so for those of you who don't know, in the Dragon Ball universe, there is a thing called fusion, where it's just like it sounds. Two characters confused together to become one character who's exponentially more powerful than the two separately. There's two ways you can do this that we know of. There's these things called Patara earrings, which you put one on, opposite ears, and you become a version of the fusion. There's another way that you do this thing called the fusion dance, where you do this fusion dance, and it's kind of goofy looking, but you fuse together and you get this character. So Gogeta is the fusion of the two main characters of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball Z. I know I said those out of order, and I know Vegeta's not in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball fans, don't kill me.
Right.
But Gogeta is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta when they do the fusion dance. Now, he's a very popular character because he's only ever appeared 2 other times, and both of those were not canon. One of them was in a Dragon Ball Z movie called Fusion Reborn, or Rebirth of Fusion in Japan, where he had a great fight with. It wasn't even a fight. He basically just walked all over the villain in that. But
why isn't it canon?
Because the movies are not canon. This movie's canon, but most of the movies in Dragon Ball Z are not canon.
Okay.
He also appeared in the somewhat sequel series to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. Where
last few episodes.
Yeah, he showed up as a Super Saiyan 4, and he fought the big bad at the end of the show.
Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, Omega Shenron.
Yeah.
And but that's not canon. This Dragon Ball Super movie is canon. So that means that Gogeta is now canon. He's part of the Dragon Ball, the main story.
Yeah, but Chris, can I just say something?
And they're saying that this Gogeta is going to be like the strongest guy ever, which I'm thinking like that can't be, because the fusion dance only doubles their power, whereas the Patara earrings multiplies their power. So Vegito should be stronger.
Vegito actually got super nerfed in Super, ironically. So the thing is that this is post Tournament of Power, Goku and Vegeta. So what they're saying is that Gogeta is actually stronger than Vegito at this point.
Yeah, because of all the Zenkai boosts that they got.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think he's on the level of like Jiren, but he might be. Now, we saw him in his base form, his Super Saiyan form, and Super Saiyan Blue. So I'm assuming that if Ultra Instinct is not going to show up in this movie, which is what I'm hearing, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is going to be the one that defeats Broly.
Yeah, he's going to use a Starbreaker attack on Broly, but Broly's going to get better. He's going to get a huge Zenkai boost. And besides, like he gets stronger all the time the more he fights. So he gets the boost by fighting and the Zenkai boost. So he's going to get really strong like the next time.
Daniel, I just hate to interrupt. It's not what I've heard. I heard something completely different. I don't really want to spoil it for you, but I watched a video ages ago and he spoiled the entire thing.
I watched the same video. Yeah.
I really hope that Broly joins them like eventually, because he's really powerful. I mean, I know he's nowhere near Whis' level, but they say he's stronger than Beerus. Like he's more powerful than Beerus and stronger than Beerus now.
Well, they say that in the movie, but the way they say it is like, oh, he actually might be. They never say that he's definitely. One of the characters says like, wow, he might actually be stronger than Beerus, and so that's the wink wink nudge nudge thing. That's like, hey, maybe they're actually gonna fight him in the next show or whatever they're gonna do. And
Chris,
also talking about like the new manga, they're making a new manga. They revealed that I saw a picture of Boo, like I think it was Super Boo on the manga panel. I'm like, oh, they're bringing back Boo in some form. Because like they have to get back the that fat Grand Supreme Kai that Boo absorbed like 50 million years ago.
Yeah. The one that made him the one that basically took away most of his aggression.
So I'm just like, okay, he already split. The first time he split, like one side got like 70%, and the good side got 30%, and now they're going to split them again. So what's he going to have? 10%?
I would honestly say just wait until the manga comes out. Like don't even speculate too much on it, because Toriyama now and Toei, it seems like they're kind of throwing out the rule book, and they're just like, we're just going to do what we want, and that's going to be it. So I wouldn't. Don't put too much stock into what you're seeing, because that Boo thing might not even be real. It might just be something that they put on the cover just to entice people to buy it.
Anyway, Chris, I just want to ask your opinion on Gogeta. Do you think the design looks different to the Fusion Reborn one?
I actually, at first I was like, it was a nitpick, but like I kind of liked his orange and black vest.
Yeah.
But I have to say, though, his design in this film, when I saw it in motion and whatnot, he's probably my favorite design.
Yeah, I think this is going to change the fan base.
Him and Broly, I think they look fantastic. I think they did two really great designs. And I wanted to point this out too, is the last thing about Dragon Ball. This fight was predicted years ago. If you watch the Budokai 3, the video game opening, Goku and Vegeta do the fusion dance to fight Broly.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really wonder if Toriyama watched that and he was like, oh yeah, we should do
I missed that.
Well, they did it as 4D in Japan?
They did something crazy like that, yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool. So is Ultra Instinct Goku stronger than Gogeta, do you think?
I want to say yes, but I'm not like an expert power scaler, so I don't know. I want to say yes, though, because he was clearly stronger than Jiren, and they said that Jiren can defeat Gods of Destruction. So I'm pretty sure that Ultra Instinct is stronger.
Now, this movie is out or coming out?
It comes out in Japan on the 14th. We get it in like a limited release on January 16th.
Same in the UK.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You gonna go see that, Daniel? Okay.
What?
Maybe you gonna go see that movie?
Definitely. I'm gonna definitely go see that. It's exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's awesome.
All right, guys. I have to go because I have to get up early and have a book signing tomorrow. The Perfect Wish. So I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chris.
You.
Alex, Daniel, Scott. Take care.
Bye.